Well, everyone, I've done a thing. You know, when I was a kid, I really loved Pokemon, and I remember going to the store with my dad and making him buy me Pokemon cards. I think actually the one I remember the most was him buying me a Blastoise for some reason, and just telling me that it wasn't worth it, and you know, giving me a hard time. And man, I just loved Pokemon. That kind of, you gotta catch them all, really got to me. I was like, I have to catch them all. And then when I was 22, I caught them all. I finished the Pokemon thing. And but when I was in college, I had this weird interaction that led me to come into ownership of a ton of the welcome decks for Magic the Gathering, like the learn how to play decks that I got to pass out as an RA. And I fell in love with the game. I remember building my first deck and being like, I'm never going to spend more than $2 per card because it's cardboard. And then I just became super addicted and just kept buying and buying cards. And I have, 15, 20 commander decks now. And I just fell in love with this game. And then, last year I got really into this new Flesh and Blood game. And it started out as an investment thing. It started out as buying a couple boxes of Arcane Rising First Edition solely based on the price of WTR First Edition and believing that it was a good financial investment. And that was my only reason for getting involved until I started playing and until I started opening Crucible of War and really fell in love with this game that you and I all have come to know. And so now I'm here to tell you my biggest investment yet in Flesh and Blood. And that is that I am now going to be a full-time content creator and not work a day job. For the last 7 years, I've had a very stable job. My entire adult career, I've worked at the same place. 2 jobs at that place, but I've been working at the same place, and it's been great. But it's for me, I'm excited about this new thing. I'm excited about the YouTube channel. I'm excited about Flesh and Blood. And so I quit my job effective on Thursday this week to do 2 things. Number 1, to be a great dad. That's for me, my all-time goal in my life is to be a good dad and a good husband. And so that will continue to be my first goal. But number 2, I want to create really great Flesh and Blood content for you. And thank you to the patrons who have allowed me to do this. I'm not at that level where I'm replacing my full-time job, but I've also started a local game store here to allow myself to get some product to kind of offset that as well. But you know what? When it comes down to this, for somebody to do this in my shoes, for somebody to leave a stable job and to move on into kind of taking a plunge on this internet thing that could just go up in flames at any moment. Here, I wanted to share with you a little bit of my belief in why I have made the decision and why my family has allowed me to make the decision. Because I think for a lot of people, this idea is kind of a dream. And that's not lost on me, that like what I get to do, it's extremely humbling to me. Like what I get to do and what I'm getting to do in my life right now is a lot of people's dreams. And I know that because it was my dream for a long time. And that's not lost on me, but I want to share what gives me the confidence in order to take a plunge like that. And number 1, the confidence I have is that the patrons who have been so generous to this channel, and the people who have, not even just the patrons, but the people who have sent me stuff to give away to the viewers, and the people who have written me, notes and sent them to the P.O. box, and just the excitement that is around Flesh and Blood. And I know I'm one of the content creators in our community, and so the excitement that's been around the channel has just led me to just have an incredible amount of confidence. The conversations that I've had on the Discord server and just the encouragement that I've had in DMs and emails, it just has given me so much encouragement and so much faith in this game, and that's really the big thing. But number 2 is James White and LSS, and mainly the passion. And I know James White comes with like 20 years of TCG experience, and it's this whole buzz thing that we talk about. But more than the experience that I see, is the passion and the love for a game. I just think if you put that much passion and drive into something, it can't fail. And that's really where I feel is where this comes from, is like, if I can put passion and drive if I can put passion and drive into this channel equal to the passion and the drive that James White and his team at LSS put into the game, man, I think I can really succeed. I think we can succeed as a community. I think the game will succeed on its own. But I would love to be along the ride there. And so, man, I see that passion, and I want to mimic that passion. I want to be along the ride for that passion. And I feel like I can provide that for myself because I love this game. I love playing it. I love collecting it. I love investing in it. I love toying around with the market. I love jumping into the market. I love all these ideas of the game as a whole. And the cards are beautiful, and most importantly, the people behind the cards know what they're doing. So that just gives me a lot of confidence. And so here's what you can expect. This is kind of, I didn't want this to be like a channel update. I've never done a channel update, and I don't love doing channel updates, but I did want, like, this is a big shift for the channel. So far you're getting like 2 videos a day, which will probably continue. That'll probably be the average, but what hasn't happened on the channel yet is a consistency in rhythm. Like, we do the update videos, but it's just more sporadic, and that's as a result of me trying to edit 5 videos a week for my day job, plus all the videos I do on the channel, plus I had side gigs and other things going on. But for me now, it's 100% Kitchen Table TCG. 100% Kitchen Table TCG, and Cavdane's Market is my LGS. So my focus after being with my family and all that stuff is 100% Kitchen Table TCG and Cavdane's Market, which is really one big thing to me. And so what I really think is I can get on a more consistent schedule for a lot of things. So you can expect kind of more, give me the summer. It'll take me a while to get through the kinks and all that stuff, but more regular deck techs, more regular, the things that don't, the market updates kind of pay the bills with the Patreon or whatever that thing is, but kind of more regular content that's outside it. And I would love to get to a point where 3 or 4 days of a week, I'm doing 2 videos, but then every day doing a box opening. So those days that we have 2 videos, it would be 3 videos. You'd have 2 regular videos and a box opening. So, because I know a lot of people don't like the box openings, but there are a good number of people that do like box openings, so I can provide both things. And then also box openings help fund the channel and all that kind of stuff, and people like to have their boxes open. So, that's what I wanted to say. The schedule's gonna get a little bit more regular, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm just honored. I'm really excited. This has been a long time in the works. It's been like 2 months of working with my job to find an exit strategy, and it's been a lot of conversation behind the scenes and a lot of confidence. Shout out to George from Compete Sports and Mitch from Midtown Merchant for really helping me walk through a lot of the processes and giving me the confidence and the excitement that I need, and really just giving me the tools in order to succeed too. Man, they've been incredibly helpful. And then also obviously to all the patrons who support the channel. Man, I cannot do it without you guys. The consistent income of that really means a lot, and I hope that you feel like you're getting your money's worth, and that it's being beneficial for you. And so if you want to celebrate along, this is the last bit. If you're still watching this kind of channel update, whatever, if you're still watching along, if you want to celebrate with us on Sunday night at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be celebrating. We have 3 unlimited boxes to give away to you. We're going to open up a box of Arcane Rising First Edition. We'll give away 4 of those packs. Thank you to Dan, a patron of mine, for giving me that box of Arcane Rising First Edition to open for him, but he's given us 4 packs to give to you. So make sure you join us along for that stream. There's a link to Cavdane's Market purchase thing. It's free. It just gets you a ticket to sign up for that. Man, thank you guys so much for all the people who have liked the videos, who have subscribed to the channel, who have shared the videos on Facebook and Reddit. The Reddit people don't like me, but to all the people who have been a part of this channel, I want you to know this is bigger than just me. This is a culmination of all of us working together, and it says a lot about LSS and Flesh and Blood. I've played Magic the Gathering for 10 years. I never once thought to make a video on it. It took me 6 months to go full time with a YouTube channel with Flesh and Blood, because that's how much I love this game. So, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. And man, I'm excited for the future of Kitchen Table TCG and Flesh and Blood.